Have you ever sat across from your husband, maybe over morning coffee, and thought, when did we stop really talking? It's not something we say out loud at book club or during a quick grocery store chat. But deep down, many of us know exactly what that feeling is. After decades of marriage, raising kids, working, managing a household, somewhere along the way, the closeness faded. I want to talk about why so many women start feeling distant from their husbands as they grow older. Not with blame or resentment, but with gentle honesty. Because I think it's something we need to name so we can find our way back to each other, or at least back to ourselves. For decades, many of us have been the quiet managers of life. We remember birthdays, buy gifts for the grandkids, schedule dental checkups, keep track of doctor appointments, refill prescriptions before anyone notices they're low. We're the ones who know where the batteries are, which bill is due when, and what leftovers need to be eaten before they spoil. We hold all of this silently because it's just what we do. But over time, it starts to feel heavy, like we're the project managers of a family who doesn't even realize there's a project underway. And sometimes that makes us feel more like household staff than equal partners. It's not that husbands don't care. It just doesn't occur to them to notice the mental to-do list that hums in our heads all day. And carrying that list alone for years, it's exhausting. Do you remember those early days when conversations flowed so easily about dreams for the future, silly childhood stories, the places you travel together one day? Somewhere along the way, those conversations become about groceries, grandkids' school pickups, or who's taking the car for an oil change. When deep conversation disappears, loneliness creeps in. You can sit across from each other every single day, yet feel miles apart. Because what we crave isn't just someone to share a house with. We crave someone to share ourselves with. Even after retirement, the chores continue. Dishes, laundry, groceries, vacuuming under the dining table because somehow there are always crumbs. And the truth is, many husbands don't notice. They've spent their lives focused on providing financially, which is deeply important. But household work often remained invisible to them. So here we are, 60 or 70 years old, scrubbing pans and folding towels while they relax in the living room. The frustration isn't just about the chores. It's about feeling unseen and unappreciated for the daily work that keeps life comfortable. As we age, many of us feel an urgent pull to grow. We want to read new books, join classes, learn watercolor, travel somewhere we've never been, or volunteer at a community garden. But sometimes, our husbands remain exactly who they've always been, comfortable with their routines, TV shows, and recliners. And slowly, we feel like we're outgrowing the life we built together. It's not arrogance, it's longing. Longing to keep evolving with someone who wants to grow alongside us. Intimacy isn't just about sex. It's about small gestures. A light touch on your back while passing in the kitchen, reaching for your hand on a walk, kissing you on the forehead for no reason. Many women find that over the years, these gestures disappear. And without them, we start to feel invisible, like we've become part of the furniture. We begin to pull away too, because opening your heart when no one reaches for it feels too vulnerable. We dream of retirement as golden, peaceful years. But reality often feels different. Suddenly he's home all day, restless, expecting conversation and company. Many men enter retirement without hobbies or purpose outside of work. And without realizing it, they turn to their wives to fill every empty moment. Instead of freedom, retirement can feel suffocating. Like you've lost the quiet solitude you've spent your life craving. Perhaps the deepest pain is feeling invisible, not unloved, just unseen. When you share your thoughts and no one listens, when you say you're tired and get a shrug in response, it chips away at you. Slowly, you stop sharing at all. Because what's the point of speaking if no one hears you? And when we stop sharing ourselves, the distance grows wider. Silence feels safer than disappointment. As we grow older, time feels different. Friends pass away, health scares happen, funerals become more frequent, and we start asking ourselves questions we once buried. Am I happy? Do I feel loved? Is this the life I want for the years I have left? If the answers aren't satisfying, emotional withdrawal becomes a form of self-preservation, not out of anger or spite, but out of a quiet desire to spend the time we have left feeling peaceful and whole. But here's what I've come to realize. Growing distant from a husband after so many years isn't about suddenly falling out of love. It's about years of feeling unseen, carrying too much alone, or waking up one day and realizing the life you built together doesn't fit who you've become. It's about longing for deeper conversation, longing for someone to notice the little ways you hold the world together, longing to feel like a woman again, not just a caregiver or background character in your own home. And maybe that's okay to admit, because naming it doesn't mean giving up on love. It just means seeing things clearly, with eyes wide open, and asking yourself gently, what do I need to feel whole again? Sometimes it's a conversation, sometimes it's acceptance, and sometimes it's simply choosing yourself for once. Whatever it is for you, know this. You are not alone in feeling this way. Your feelings are real and they matter. If any part of this spoke to you, I'd love to hear. Have you ever felt distant in your marriage, and what helped you feel connected again? Share your thoughts in the comments below so we can all learn from each other's journeys. Thank you for spending this time with me today.